All right, welcome to an afternoon sketch party. I've got some Drawlloweens to catch up on if I'm going to be doing two drawings a day. I'm currently 3 behind on the Drawlloween. Well, I've been keeping up on the Inktober. Drawlloween has definitely gotten behind. So let's get into some sketching. Working on practicing some stuff for college prep courses, and they did a couple practices, and now I'm going to get some drawing done so I can keep up my brain. All right, so I'm going to do these in like panels, I think. I'm thinking roughly about the size of a sketch card, just to give myself at least they don't have to be the exact, but I just wanted all right. I need to find my references real quick. I should have got all this ready beforehand, but that's all right. We can work on it. I've got previous Drawlloweens that I've done, and I want to keep the references between the characters the same. So I'm going through my books to figure out which characters I want to reuse. Okay, so there's one of them, and I want to get this labeled so that I can keep up to date on this. So I have to keep flipping through this stuff. There's the most recent one, so that's the one that I'll be using mostly for references. That's image, okay. So we've got 3 different ones. So the very first prompt we've got is Witch Watch, and I do have a witch, which is our very own character here, and I did use her a little bit during September sketch challenge that we did. Set that off to the side. So I think I need our 2 hosts. All right, so
I think Buddy is that, right?
nope. All right, now I got to get in a little bit of the main character look here. All right, so we've got a newscast going on. I'm going to have a little banner down here explaining some stuff going on. Probably do some text down here for just what's being said. And then, because this right here was Witch Watch. Next one is Edgar Allan Bro, and then Dead Talks. All right. name him? I don't know that I did. I mean, I did, I think, but I don't know. I would have to go back and look at the post and see if I named this character here. Well, I guess it's time to go back in time. All right. Let's look up my last year's Instagram post and find out if we got a name for this character. Okay, there's Christmas. That's a good sign. There's November. There's some Inktober stuff. Okay. I don't know that I did name him. I have a video from that post, but not the actual post. Okay, let's see. What was the day? It was just Spooky Sports Network. Yeah, that's why. Hello, Ashley. Working on some characters for some stories that I started a few years ago and adapting them to the Halloween story for Drawlloween. And while I created this character a couple years ago, I don't know what his name is off the top of my head. So I'm trying to look back at some previous posts on Instagram, but of course, you got to scroll back a couple of years. All right. Nope, that's not that one. Nope, too far back in the story. Okay, he's there. Did I name him? Not on that one. Okay. All right, we did name him. So let me get, that wrote down. Yeah, because I got from back in 2019, I had him reporting from a scene here, and he's reporting to a person back on the thing that says, "Yes, Sam, that is correct," said Mac. I repeat, this is Mac Donald reporting from Old Clown Road. So his name is Mac. M-A-C-K. Where's my notepad? Oh, I could just write it on here. All right, so Clown Reporter is MacDonald. We all know his name is Frankie. And we will be right back because I have to hit the restroom. All right, I'm back. Now, how do I want to write this story up? All right, so I've got Mac ask, what do you think Abby will do? Abby being our witch. To save Halloween this year. Frankie responds, well, tune into my show tonight called Witch Watch to find out. Because our topic for today, day one, is Witch Watch. Now I got to figure out how I want to do Edgar Allan Poe. All right, let's figure this one out. All right, so I made a big wizard a while ago. That was part of this. So I'm thinking maybe I could make him, I just called him the Great Wizard. I never did go over what his name was. Going back to one other spot where I think I introduced him and make sure I didn't give him a name because I'd hate to. Yeah, this is a Halloween wizard. Okay, so. Okay, nope. When I introduced him, I did not. I did not have a name for him. So maybe he shall be Edgar Allan Poe. So there we go. The monitor changes to show a witch flying near a warlock house. Hello. Yeah, this is the Drawlloween that I should be doing every night with the Inktober, and I've always in the past tried to create little stories, and while I've done them just, you know, like each of these is a panel type thing, and then never really wrote out the story per se, then I would write the story up on Instagram. You know, like even in the past, I showed like a little bit of panel work here and there. This time I decided I figured I would do a couple different panels per page. That way I'm not drawing something incredibly big, but I've got 3 days worth of Drawlloween to catch up on, along with later tonight doing my Inktober. So I figured what better way to do it than to jump on and storyboard some of this. But I'm also having to go back and look at like different character names because like I could not remember this character's name because I've only used him once or twice, so I didn't really have him set up in memory. But his name, he's a clown reporter, and his name is M-A-C-K, as in Mac, and then Donald. I hope so. So, how cool is that? Invitational Karate Tournament, University of Windsor, Sunday, October 23rd, 1994, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Hotel information, if you wanted to fly in. Yep. Location, University of Windsor, St. Denis Sports Complex Center. So I guess it wasn't a high school gymnasium, but again, I went once during the day in 94, and then in 96, I went at night to a concert. So, but the same exact place. Oh, yeah? Yeah, right there, Sebastian Perron, 415 Ellis Street West, Windsor, Ontario. That's so cool. Small little world. There was my registration form and waiver. But yeah, not bad at all. And then I've got rank requirements for each belt. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You signed that was my one and only tournament ever. So I'm going through OBS right now. The Fox Ninjas from London. Yeah, I do remember it being pretty international. But so yeah, I'm using that because I do not have the webcam facing where I normally had it, which was off my actual shoulder this way. I have it sitting next to my monitor over here, and it's basically facing down. And if I were just to turn on the webcam with the way it is right now, this would be upside down. But because with the OBS running, I can invert it. Now, I don't know, because I have yet to do it, what happens if I, let me see, does it, okay, yeah, so I would have to reflip it, as you can see. I would have to turn it around to do the orientation right now. So I'm upside down. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna go back into the upside down for the Stranger Things. Just do 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 do. But this frees up so much more room on my desk right now. I also don't have double monitors on here like I did before. I have just the one, and then off to the side is the other computer in case I need it. It's accessible. You can rotate your monitor, nice. But yeah, like I said, it's if I want to go ahead and flip upwards, I don't have to sit there and pick up the whole thing and turn it and whatnot. So it should be nicer. I will have to go on my phone at some point and show the setup, how I have it set up now. I like it. I'm sure I'm going to modify it a little bit here and there, and I still got to get all the stuff that I pulled out of the room back in here. I have my other drawing table, which I kind of want to get set up next to this and actually use it, but I think the best way that I can do that so I don't stack things on top of it is I'm going to use it like the drafting table and actually elevate it 45 degrees. All right. You know, I came into this month saying that I really wanted to have these things all planned out, and that I wanted a good process for doing Inktober and Drawlloween together, and yeah, that's not happened. I signed up for financial aid today through the college. I will hear back from that within 3 days, they said, I think. And I went on and started doing some of my practice tests just to see how rusty and whatnot I am. Oh, why not? Let's see. I think I gave her a skirt. Yes, she got a skirt and leggings. Okay. Yeah, pre-preparation stuff, so I figured I'd see how rusty and bad I am. So see about maybe doing something a little different with my life. All right, so the monitor changes to show a witch flying near the warlock's house. You can see by our footage, Abby arrived at her brother's house. The Great Wizard, Edgar Allan, her bro. There we go. Now I got to figure out how to. I think we're just going to wrap this up. Do I have another character that might fit that? Mad Scientist, Warlock, Pumpkin Cop, Sheriff. What is day 4? Day 4 is the reality glitch. Okay, I think I can do this. I can do this. I don't think, again, I'm going to have to go back and actually look now to make sure I didn't name this thing. I don't believe I did, so I think we're safe there. Go back up to last year's Halloween. Let's see. There's Inktober. Okay. Did we name... No, just called him the head ghoul. Okay. So I think I'm safe with calling him... Okay, yeah, so we just called him a ghoul. So I've named him Bill, and he is going to be our host of our Dead Talks. We'll make him look a little distinguished this year by having his hair parted. We'll give him a tie around his neck, but no no suit, because he is a ghoul. It's funny how the story kind of gets moved along by the prompt. Like, the ghoul one came about because the day was ghouls just want to have fun. So I sent them up to the moon last year and needed to add ghouls in for the very next one. So our ghoul's name is Bill. I'm writing notes down so I don't forget these things. I'll have to make up official character sheets at some point for these things. I started to early a couple months ago and got sidetracked. Yes, Dead Bill. And the SSN is the Spooky Sports Network, which was established last year. All right. I gotta get some writing stuff. What do I want to use? There we go. All right, I gotta get banners around both of these. Oh. Forget it. Let's just do the whole month right now. Forget this daily thing. Let's just draw it all in one day. Day 3. Dead Talks. Yeah, right? Just do it. Just do it all. Yeah, see, I did not finish last year's story. I got caught up on, which is why I wanted to actually do out the story all together beforehand, like at least the story, and then just draw the stuff in. But what I got caught up on was after I got them to the moon, the very next thing was like I was sending them back to Earth, but then it was mummies on a plane. And while I did send them up in a plane to the moon, like a rocket, plane, whatever, I could not figure out the life of me how I was going to draw mummies on a plane. And then I skipped a day, and then was going to go back and do it, and going to go back and do it, and go back and do it. And I think that was like the 14th or something of the month. And I never went back and finished it. And so I'm going to kind of continue this story here, where Halloween got canceled last year, and because I was making it to where that Ghostface, from Scream was going to steal Halloween. So I can always just bring it up somehow that COVID canceled, Halloween, and that what is, our witch going to do this year to save our Halloween. So that's how I'm going to kind of wrap it all together for the, previous years. One day I'll just turn these into children's books. Sell them on Amazon. All right, colored pencil video. Because otherwise, this whole month becomes really bland over on my Instagram because everything's black and white. So I got to add some color into this one here. I would be extremely surprised if anyone remembered any of these characters from previous years, because I really don't use these characters outside of the Drawlloween. And while this is my third year, first year was that, second year was my third or fourth year. Welcome back, Ashley. Thank you. They're just fun little sketches that I'm doing because I'm doing multiple drawings uh, per day. And this one here I like to have fun with because it is, unlike most sketch challenges where they give you just one word to go with, and then you have to base your prompt on this. These are generally worded phrases, and so they invoke a little bit more for a story than your typical stuff. But like I'm doing these from Inktober, so I'm doing stuff like this at 9 o'clock at night, and then I figured I'd jump in and just do some fun cartoony stuff for this one. That's awesome. I'm glad you like to draw. We're over here broadcasting on an app called Haps. There's a very big art community over here. We get together and draw quite a bit. If you're interested in ever joining us, you can actually see everyone's comments over here on Haps, depending on where I'm broadcasting from, because it's broadcast out through multiple venues. But you can also join on screen. We got a lot of first-time people that have never really spent time drawing, but yeah, I mean, we bring anyone up here. If you can draw a stick figure and you want to hang out with us, we can we accommodate that and accept it. Things Under the Sea, very nice. Oh, dude, I just got what she was. Not to mention, where do you find the waterproof material, right? If I seen somebody drawing underwater, oh my god, I'd flip. That would be the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Okay, so this guy's got red hair. Hello, Julie. Hello, hello, hello. How you do? Hello, hello, hello. How you do? Trying to do some catch up and get some of these. Drawlloween's done that I got behind on. You neglected to remove a pineapple coconut beer can, and now your art table has... Yes. I've got some stuff I've got to clean up around the house here because I keep getting tiny little ants. And I'm like, I had something I left in here in a trash bag that I thought I had thrown away that was gathering some gnats. And I'm like, ooh, no. All right, she's got mostly a black outfit, so we can color all that in. She's got yellow leggings, so we can put a little bit of yellow down here. A bit of yellow there. She has purple hair. We'll give her some purple hair. I know it's just tiny, but attention to detail, people. Attention to detail. She has a bit of orange on her brimmed hat up here. And go back to black here. Spooky Sports Network has to be an orange. You got ideas from snorkeling in the sea instead of drawing fish and coral. That is really cool. That is nice, actually. I have never done any type of sea diving like that. If I lie awake, would you lie with me? Thank you, Des. I'm playing catch up on Drawlloween since I did not start the first 2 days off on a good foot for trying to do 2 competitions. So I'm doing 3 days of Drawlloween here, and then I'll do day 3 of Inktober tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow I can be back on track and I can keep up with day 4 of this and day 4 of the other. But oh yeah, there's always another challenge. I usually do both of these each year anyways. The Drawlloween challenge is more of prompt phrase, and I really love the way that they talk. So like I've got them scheduled like, we've got Crystal, Suit, and Vessel for our first 3 days here. For Inktober. Now Drawlloween, day 1 was Witch Watch. Day 2 was Edgar Allan Bro. And day 3 was Dead Talk. As in DED and then talks. So kind of like a play on the word TED Talks. So what I did is I threw up my little story here. So I've got the Spooky Sports Network with our show host, Mac Donald, talking with our radio shock jock, Frankenstein's Monster, about last year's Halloween problems and whether the witch Abby would do anything about it. So it says, Mac asks, what do you think Abby will do to save Halloween this year? Frankie responds, well, tune into my show tonight called The Witch Watch to find out. So that's where I use the word, Witch Watch for the day. And then day 2 is Edgar Allan Bro. So then I've got it to where it says the monitor changes the show, witch flying near a warlock's house. As you can see by our footage, Abby arrived at her brother's house, the great wizard Edgar Allan, her bro, said Mac. And then we cut to a commercial for next up on the Spooky Sports Network, Dead Talks with host Lunar Base Bill. And he's a ghoul, because then he could be, doing the Dead Talk. And that's where I came up with the first 3 panels for this year's Drawlloween story. Yeah, this month is just filled with challenges. Lots and lots of challenges. I could make it a full-time job just doing these. But this one here is done. I got to get back to some regular cleaning and work. I just wanted to test and make sure that I could actually run the program here using OBS again to make sure that I got it right. I had Lindsay in my broadcast last night helping me do all the setup and all the other fun stuff. But I will be back tonight at 9 to do Inktober, day 3, which is Vessel. Ooh, we could get spooky with this one. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, Luke, for being here. Thank you, Ashley, for stopping by. Everyone go check out Dez's work. She's taken the world on fire this year. That's all there is to it. She's taking it on fire. Julie, thank you for stopping by. Let's see. I got to scroll up and see if anybody else came in. I think that's nope, that's everyone that talked. Sweet. Not a problem. Now, Julie, are you going live every day at the same time? Or are you just kind of up in the air with it right now? All right. Well, we'll figure out later. Anyways, everyone, have a great time. We'll throw up a show closer so we know we're ending. And this has been another sketch party. Thank you guys, and we'll see you soon.